Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Villa Sesta Polo Club. Here we are in Tuscany, in Italy, for the final contest of the Kings Polo Masters 2023. Kings Polo and Mustang will be facing each other for the title for one of the most important tournaments in the Villa Sesta year calendar. Here we are on an amazing weather on a finals day where we also saw the finals of the Women's Polo Masters. So in a few moments we're also going through the results of those finals. So there we are with the Kings Polo on the right hand side of the screen, ready to make their entrance into the field for the final with one of the officials today. There we are with the finals, with Kings Polo and Mustangs deciding the championship. So now, before the entrance, let's take a look at what happened in the semifinals of the Kings Polo Masters. So here we are back at the main field here at Villa Sesta Polo Club, with the teams making their entrance into the field for the finals of the Kings Polo Masters to decide the champions here. With Kings Polo and Mustang bumping into each other in the middle of the field. Mustang coming from France, captained by Francois Sokala. Kings Polo coming from Egypt, captained by Mo Ilsiwidi. And now lining up for the unforgettable photo of the final. In the back, you will also be listening to my friend and colleague Juan Bossi calling the game for the field. So now the lineups for today for Kings Polo: playing on black, Omar Ilsiwidi. And Mustang. So for Kings Polo, Omar Ilsiwidi, Mo Ilsiwidi, Bauti Fanelli, Frankie Menendez. On the other side, playing for Mustang, number 1, François Ocala, Cruz Menendez, Tete Fanelli, and Martin Joaquin. Interesting to see many different challenges today. Tete Fanelli against his brother Bauti, Frankie Menendez against his son Cruz. So I want to take this opportunity to say hi to all the people who's tuning us from around the world, watching the final of the Kings Polo Master. Omar Ilsiwidi, Mo Ilsiwidi, Bauti Fanelli, and Frankie Menendez. Frankie Menendez and Mo playing together in Morocco also, where they reach the final of the international competition. And here the officials for today: Santos Anca, Esteban Ferrari, Ale Pascual is the third man. So again, here we are live from Villa Sesta. 4 checkers will be played today. Cruz Menendez there. This youngster from Argentina playing against his father. He was practically raised in this field, so he really know each other. So, all news from Polo from around the world. Check our social media on Instagram at Polo Line OK, on Facebook, where you can also take a look at all our live streamings on Twitter and on TikTok. And of course, what a moment we're going through in this European season. Also today, finals in Soto Grande, the same as tomorrow. On Tuesday, a new edition of the Gold Cup for the British Open will be kicking off in Calgary with the production of Polo Line TV. So stay tuned. A milestone moment, definitely, for English Polo. So there we are with the officials giving out their last words before the kickoff of this contest. As we mentioned before, 4 checkers will be played 6:30 plus 30 seconds. This Kings Polo Masters by Minuto 7. A total of 6 teams enter the main draw. And there we are with Esteban Ferrari and Santos Anca. With the last words before the kickoff, great to see Françoise Ogala. If I'm not mistaken, this is her first experience, her first time playing the Kings Polo Masters, so good to see her around. She played a lot of polo in France, in Paris, in Chantilly, and now she's here in Villa Sesta also. And now everything is getting set to kick off. Here we're live on Polo Line TV worldwide with the finals of the Kings Polo Masters. And now the game is on. And now Bauti Fanelli there standing open to the right hand side, leaving it and connecting very well with Frankie Menendez. Here comes Frankie open to the right hand side, chased by his son Cruz. Frankie again on the near side to the open side, entering the penalties area, leaving it for Bauti. The ball stays in behind. Here comes Bauti. Bauti Fanelli again, leaving it for Frankie. Nice connection between these two. This is something that we've been watching all through these 2 weeks. And now Tete Fanelli marking his brother, also Martin Joaquin, entering the play, and the first whistle of the day. So a penalty now in favor of Kings Polo. Bauti Fanelli placing the ball to take it. Penalty 2 from 30 yards, with the opportunity of opening the score here to take Kings into the first lead of the day. Bauti Fanelli to take it. Bautista Fanelli from 30 yards, hitting and scoring, and now it's 1-0 to Kings Polo in the beginning of the game, in the very beginning, in the first play today. Bauti, and the first goal today. So again, the ball into play, into the lineup. Cruz Menendez trying to win it over. Here comes Cruz, chased by Mo Ilsiwiri, and now coming from behind was Tete Fanelli, Silvestre Fanelli, and another whistle very quickly after the second lineup of the day. Here we're going to see it again. Cruz, I think they ended up calling a foul against Mo, following that nice move by Cruz Menendez. And now the opportunity for Mustang for setting the equalizer. Penalty 4, I believe it is, from 60 yards. And now from one Fanelli to the other, Tete with the opportunity of setting the equalizer here. I imagine his father, his mother following the action, of course. Tete Fanelli from 60 yards, the ball flying by, and the ball goes wide to the left-hand side. The other day we had the chance to have a word with Bauti Fanelli. After one of the semi-finals, he was asked who was the best Fanelli, and he said definitely my father. Wow. Frankie now. From the back. Challenge there by Tete Fanelli. Tete also, he's been playing in Villa Sesta for a long time now. Also, he's been playing in Egypt, in King's Polo, so they really know each other. Tete again. Nice action. The marking there by Bauti. His brother, maybe he would have had a chance should he take it on the near side. Let's take a look again. The turning here by Tete. Coming from behind was Bauti. Look. Maybe he should have taken on the near side. He ended up committing a foul, and now Mustang with the opportunity of setting the equalizer again. Second attempt for Bauti. For Tete, sorry. Silvestre, Tete Fanelli. So Tete Fanelli now with the opportunity from 30 yards to make it 1-all. Silvestre Fanelli scoring. It's 1-all here between Kings and Mustang following that 30-yard penalty scored by Tete. Silvestre Fanelli there hitting, scoring 1-all between Kings and Mustang. A very tight contest I expect today, definitely. Cruz Menendez, after having won the ball in the lineup, the ball stays in behind. Bauti now, Fanelli, Bautista Fanelli, ready to take it all the way to the other end. Nice opportunity now for Kings Polo, taking his time. Bauti, chased now by his brother and challenged by Martin Joaquin. Nice head-to-head between Bauti Fanelli and Martin Joaquin. Again, Bauti with the open back shot, trying to send it all the way for Omar Isewiri. And Tete taking the danger away, playing towards the boards. Here again, let's see who takes it. Bauti. Bautista Fanelli from the boards to the center. Nice approach by Bauti, the under the neck approach, looking for the net. The ball passing by, hitting the post and going in. Bauti Fanelli scoring again for Kings Polo. Second goal today by Bauti Fanelli, but let's take a look again. What a nice play by Kings number 3 here. Taking his time, finding his angle, hitting and scoring. Bauti Fanelli 2-1. Second goal today by the youngest of the Fanellis today in the field, because I think we also have Benja Fanelli there in the sidelines following the action, cheering up for his father, Tete. So what we were mentioning before, on Tuesday, a new edition of the Gold Cup will be kicking off live on Cadbury TV, produced by Polo TV. Scone against Vikings, a great opportunity. Adolfo and Poroto on one side, David Paradise, Colo Gonzalez against City, James Baim, Diego Cabana, and Juan Martín Subia. So stay tuned, because the Gold Cup will be kicking off on Tuesday on Cadbury TV, produced by Polo Line TV. So now, following that free change, which was allowed, everything is getting set to resume the action on, of course, Fly Polo, connecting the polo community around the world. Tailor-made service, Fly Polo and Travel, supporting the transmissions. So 2-1 now for Kings Polo over Mustang. Vantaggio de un solo gol, as Juan Bossi is calling for the field in favor of Kings Polo. Both goals scored by Bauti Fanelli. And a new lineup here. Bauti. Frankie Menendez now. Frankie leading the way, coming from behind. The marking by Tete Fanelli. Nice action by Silvestre Fanelli. Frankie again, trying to pick it up, and coming from behind was Martin Joaquin. A very experienced player, Martin. He's been playing a lot around the world. He's been in the US, in France, in Spain. Now in Italy again. Cruz Menendez entering the play. And the whistle. Let's take a look again at what just happened. Martin. And it's going to be from the spot in favor of Kings. Frankie Menendez resuming the play, trying to link with Bauti Fanelli, the top scorer so far today in this game. Martin Joaquin playing on that grey one after having changed horses a minute ago. Titi Fanelli reaching out for the ball. Nice action by Titi, but the ball stays in behind. And now Bauti to the other end. Moel Siwidi now to pick it up over the midfield line. Nice approach by Moel Siwidi, trying to extend the lead in favor of his team, in favor of Kings Polo. A new attempt into the danger zone. Here comes Mo to score his first one today. And Moel Siwidi scoring for Kings Polo to take it to a 3-win in favor of the black jersey team. Let's take a look again. What a run by Mo. Was being chased by Martin Joaquin, who couldn't stop him. And Mo with his first one today, 3-1 to Kings. When we're entering the final 2 minutes of chapter number 1. So now a new throw-in after the goal. Santos Anca lining up the players, telling them, you should line up to my right-hand side. And now Frankie. Nice pickup by Frankie in the back of the lineup. Sending the ball forward to link with Bauti Fanelli. Here comes Bauti trying to pick it up. The ball stays in behind. And now Martin Joaquin. Also Moel Siwidi coming from behind. Was Cruz Menendez, who was picking the line before, I believe. And I think it's going to be from the spot in favor of green. Nice action by Cruz picking the line. There we saw it. Claiming the right of playing that ball, earning it, and penalty now from the spot in favor of Mustang. Martin Joaquin ready to resume the play. So here comes Martin Joaquin, challenged there by Bauti Fanelli, who's been sent forward definitely to take Mustang's number 4. And now Francois trying to pick it up, and at the end Moel Siwidi very active in this beginning of the game, trying to link with Bauti Fanelli, but first there is going to be Martin Joaquin. The ball stays in behind. Also Frankie claiming for the right of playing it, and the whistle again. So let's see what's the decision here. Or maybe the ball went over the boards, but at the end it's going to be a ball in favor of Kings Polo. Here comes Frankie trying to take advantage on the last seconds of play of check number 1. A new whistle. Great play by Frankie, the highest rated player today in the field. Let's see. Frankie resuming the play. Challenged there by Tete Fanelli. Maybe, look, crossing from one side of the line to the other and ended up committing the foul. So Kings Polo will have at least one more attempt in this opening checker to extend the lead. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining as a whole, but 35 seconds remaining until the first bell, I believe. So a penalty too from Kings Polo, and Bauti Fanelli again with the opportunity. So Bauti Fanelli to extend the lead before the end of check number 1. Bauti Fanelli from 30 yards hitting and scoring. Now it's 4-1 in favor of Kings Polo. Bauti Fanelli with his 3rd goal today. There we are with Bauti. So 4-1 in favor of Kings Polo over Mustang in the beginning of this final of the Kings Polo Masters. When we listen to the first bell, still 30 more seconds remaining or until the game stops. Cruz Menendez, nice individual action there by Cruz. Cruz Menendez taking his time, open to the right hand side, nice under the neck approach, looking for Tete Fanelli, who was running forward with the opportunity of closing the gap before the end of the checker, but it was saved at the very last minute. And now Mo running out for it. There was a whistle, very well done by Tete, picking the line there, but as we take a look to the replay, this will end checker number 1 here in Villa Sesta. Here, look, Tete picking the line and Mo crossing from one side of the line to the other. So this ends checker number 1. Kings Polo on the lead 4-1 over Mustang, and now a good chance to hear to the top scorer today, Bauti Fanelli.
This is my 6th year. I finished studying. I was studying the last year in Milan, and then I came directly here to us. That was my first year here playing here at Bas with my brother at the beginning and Peter Kiss mostly. That was how it started. We usually talk with Frankie, Mo, Omar. We discuss the tactics. It's usually about playing together, trying to all of us being involved in the game and making fast, dynamic, and trying to play well and play as a team. My goals with Polo, I think it's about meeting new people, meeting new places, enjoying the sport, the horses, being outside in these kind of places that are amazing. And it's work, but it's more than work for us. It's the best Fanelli for sure, my dad. And we didn't reach him yet, so we're still working on that.
So here we are back in Villa Sesta Polo Club in Tuscany, ready to enter checker number 2 with Omar Isiwiri in screen. But the game to be resumed with a penalty in favor of Mustang, a great opportunity for the green jersey team to score in the very beginning of the checker. Here, this is why they're starting with a penalty. Tete reaching out for the ball, Mo coming from a different angle, crossing over the line. So Mustang, and a great opportunity to close the gap in the beginning of checker number 2. We're live on Polo Line TV from Villa Sesta and the finals of the Kings Polo Masters by Minuto 7. Kings Polo playing on black with Omar El Siwidi, Mo El Siwidi, Bauti Fanelli and Frankie Menendez. I imagine everybody there at Kings Polo in Egypt, in Cairo, following the action. So a great shout out to all of them. Also to Gavin Chaplin. And here comes Tete Fanelli with the opportunity. And the opportunity to score again today. Tete Fanelli from 30 yards, sending the ball in 4-2. Nicely taken by Tete. 2 out of 2 by Tete on 30-yard penalties today, the same as his brother. And now back to the center to resume the play. Second checker of a total of 4 that will be played today here in Villa Sesta. So Santos Anca taking care of the throw-ins during the first half and on the far side of the field. In the second half, we're moving to this side of the field. Martin Joaquin reaching out for the ball, the same as Bauti Fanelli, and the whistle. Let's take a look again at what happened in this throw-in. Martin Joaquin ready to play it, and then Frankie crossing over Martin's line. So it's going to be from the spot in favor of Mustang. Martin Joaquin ready to take it. Very close to the midfield line. Martin Joaquin, the ball passing by. Running forward is going to be Tete Fanelli. Here comes Silvestre Fanelli from an open angle. And Tete Fanelli scoring back to back for Mustang to close the gap again. Nice link in between Martin Joaquin and Silvestre. Tete Fanelli here. Tete with the open shot, catching the ball and scoring 4-3 now in favor of Kings Polo, still on the lead following a very powerful opening checker by the men in black. And the game is now on again. Mo Ilsiwiri. Nice approach by Mo Ilsiwiri. Head to head against Cruz Menendez. Nice pickup by Cruz. Nice action by the youngster from Argentina. Cruz Menendez head to head against his father, I believe. Frankie Menendez finally winning his contest over his son, but this is so far. Let's see what happens in a couple of years. Cruz again. Cruz Menendez leaving it for Tete. Silvestre Fanelli against Bauti, who ended up committing that foul. We listen to a whistle. Here. Tete Fanelli clearly taking over the ball and Bauti committing a foul. And very quickly, wow, Mustang with the opportunity of setting the equalizer. Tete Fanelli placing it for this penalty 4 from 60 yards and the opportunity for the men in green of tying the game in 4. Next to him, Martin Joaquin standing clearly as a number 4. Of course, the closest defender could only be 30 yards away. So Tete Fanelli and the chance to make it 4-all here. Tete Fanelli, the ball passing by, and the ball going in, trying to be deflected, but it couldn't by the Kings Polo defenders. And Tete Fanelli setting the equalizer here again from 60 yards. Tete with his 3rd goal in this chapter only, 4th today as a whole. Frankie trying to win it over. Nice turning there. Challenged by Cruz Menendez now, who's going to get there first. Also Omar Isewiri. Cruz turning. Nice action by Cruz. Also entering the play was Frankie, and the whistle stopping the game. While we take a look at the replay. Cruz, then Frankie, also Martin Joaquin coming from behind. So from the spot in favor of Mustang, and as we mentioned before, today is finals day in Villa Sesta. Earlier today, La Familia claimed the Women's Polo Master following a 7-5.5 win over Il Vivaco La Familia with Laila Elsiwiri, Juana de Ramos, Janine Hugo Menendez, and Millie Hine. And now Mo Elsiwiri going from board to board, trying to take the danger away. A good pressure now by Mustang. And now Bauti Fanelli linking with Frankie. And now Bauti with the approach. Stopped and deflected in the way by his brother Silvestre. Tete. Cruz Menendez now trying to give some continuity. At the end was Martin Joaquin. And now Bauti Fanelli with the under the neck approach. Taking the danger away, playing towards the boards. Here comes Cruz again. And now Bauti Fanelli. Taken very well by Cruz Menendez. Nice backshot. Stopped again by Bauti. But the ball still passes by. Frankie coming from behind. Linking again with Bauti Fanelli. Here comes Bauti from the near side to the open side. Nice action there by Bauti Fanelli. A little bit open to the right hand side. The final approach. And the ball passing by. And saved at the end by Tete Fanelli. Still the danger remains. The ball is taken now by Frankie. Nice marking by Tete, and now his brother Bauti Fanelli. We saw a post in the floor. Here comes Bauti Fanelli. Bauti trying to hit at goal. Hooked in behind by Cruz Menendez, and now Tete. Silvestre Fanelli leaving it for Cruz again. Here comes Cruz. Cruz taking his time, and the whistle. I think I saw Tete on the floor. Maybe a problem with his horse. Let's see. Cruz Menendez leading the play there. A whistle. Yeah, indeed. Tete Fanelli going towards his pony line. Still halfway through the checker. There is a stop to allow a free change. A couple of minutes remaining in this checker number 2 before reaching the halftime. There we are with Tete Fanelli changing horses. So also on Tuesday, 3 p.m. local time in the UK, the second game of the British Open Polo Championship for the Cowdrey Gold Cup. Marqués de Riscal, Alejandro Aznar's team against BB Polo, the Bay family team. Of course, live on Cowdrey TV, produced and powered by Polo Line TV. So log into cowdrey.tv to follow live the Gold Cup, definitely. As we mentioned before, today also finals day in Soto Grande with the final of the Open de España, the medium goal between Ayala, John Smith and La Maroma, and tomorrow the final of the low goal. That game will be live on Polo Line TV tomorrow. So the game ready to get resumed with this penalty from the midfield line. This 5B in favor of Mustang. Martín Joaquín with a very strong approach towards the right hand side, looking for Cruz Menendez, who was trying to take the marking there. The ball passing by. Frankie also entering the play. Nice action. And now Mo. Bauti Fanelli trying to hit it forward to find Omar Isiwiri. Now Tete, nice marking there on the near side. And now Mo Isiwiri leaving it for Bauti. Bauti Fanelli. Bauti Fanelli looking for Frankie, who was coming from behind. The marking again by Tete Fanelli, who's been everywhere around the field. But there was a very good pressure by Kings Polo. Here comes Frankie trying to find his way to take it all the way. Frankie Menendez with the under the neck approach, showing why he's the highest rated player today on the field. Finding the lead again for Kings Polo. Nice action here again by Francisco Menendez. Elia Frankie with the under the neck approach. Finding the net 5-4. First goal today by Frankie into the last 2 minutes of play of check number 2 before reaching the halftime. Here comes Tete Fanelli. Tete Fanelli trying to take care of the ball. Nice action by Tete. Nice move. A great momentum by Silvestre Fanelli, taking it all the way head to head against Frankie Menendez. The ball stays in behind. And now coming again, Martín Joaquín. The pickup there by Martín. Bauti Fanelli. Nice action by Kings Polo, top scorer today. Then Omar El Siwedi trying to enter the play, but Cruz Menendez picked the line before and also claimed the right of playing that ball. Here we're going to see it again. Bauti, I think it was Bauti Fanelli with that under the neck approach, looking for Omar, but Cruz Menendez was already on top of it. He ended up earning this penalty from the spot in favor of Mustang. So indeed, 27 seconds remaining until the first bell. Martín Joaquín ready to resume the play. Losing by 1. Tete again, bonding really well with Martín Joaquín. Challenged now by Bauti Fanelli, linking with his brother Tete. Nice action by Silvestre Fanelli, taking care of the ball for Mustang into the last seconds of play of check number 2. The approach there, looking for François Socala, but covering the field was Mo El Siwiri, who was following the ball, trying to save it, and then Frankie taking the danger away. Here comes Omar El Siwiri. Nice pickup on the near side by Omar to take it all the way to the other end to say, look, there is no better defense than a great attack. Martin Joaquin bringing the ball again to the danger area of Kings Polo, and now Bauti playing towards the boards, head to head against his brother. Here comes Tete. Silvestre Fanelli when we listen to the final bell of checker number 2. What a comeback by Mustang in this checker number 2, but Kings Polo managed to remain on the lead. Now we go to a break and a good chance to see some goals scored by Cruz Menendez in this Kings Polo Masters. So here we are back in Tuscany, back in Villa Sesta Polo Club, ready to end the second half. A great comeback by Mustang in the second, but still Kings Polo managed to remain in the lead following a great goal by Frankie Menendez. So 5-4 for Mo and the guys. For the black jersey team today, Klinova also. A great shout out to Raja and everybody in Klinova. There we are with Cruz Menendez, who's been on fire really during these 10 days of the Kings Polo Masters by Minuto 7. And also we had the chance a couple of moments ago to watch some images of the cocktail the other day at Villa La Selva, where all the players and people here of the club enjoy a great moment together in the sunset here in Tuscany. So, as we mentioned before, Kings Polo in the lead, 5-4 Kings Polo with Omar Ilsiwidi, Mo Ilsiwidi, Bauti Fanelli, and Frankie Menendez. On the other side, these four guys playing for Mustang, playing on green, Francois Ocala, Cruz Menendez, Tete, Fanelli, and Martin Joaquin. So again, as we mentioned before, great to see Françoise playing here in Tuscany. She's been playing a lot lately in France, of course, in Paris, in Chantilly. Also, Kings Polo. A great shout out to everybody there at Kings and Kings Polo Academy in Cairo. And of course, Ricardo Tatoni and Edu Menendez following the action by the sidelines. Enjoying a great afternoon here in Villa Sesta. The people enjoying a drink following the action. So now, during this second half, the throw-ins will be taken on this side of the field, as we mentioned before, and Esteban Ferrari getting ready to get the game underway, and Santos Anca, of course, the officials in the saddle. Ale Pascual is the third man. Omar Isewiri trying to win it over. Tete Fanelli claiming that he had the right of playing that ball, raising his mallet, and very quickly into checker number 3. A whistle. So Martin Joaquin playing the ball with this penalty from the spot in favor of Mustang. Martin Joaquin. Challenge there by Bautista Fanelli. The ball passing by, and here comes Tete. Bautista trying to pick it up from his brother Tete. Nice marking by Bauti. And here he comes, the top scorer for Kings Polo today, Bauti Fanelli. For Mustang, his brother Tete. All 4 goals by Mustang were scored by Tete. Francois Ocala trying to pick it up, but there was a whistle. And there's going to be at least a 5B, I believe, in favor of Kings. Let's take a look again. Nice turning there by Frankie. And we're going towards the midfield line, and there's going to be a 5B in favor of Kings. So Frankie to resume the play. Here he comes, Frankie Menendez with the approach. The marking by Martin Joaquin, going from the near side to the open side. Nice action there by Martin. Martin Joaquin leading Mustang from the back. Here he comes. Martin, who also played for La Concepcion in France with Hans some years ago. Cruz Menendez now going backwards towards the ball, and the new whistle. I didn't get to see who was the Kings Polo player who was coming from behind to pick it up. Look, but there was a player just there in behind. I think it was Mo actually. And now Kings Polo with the opportunity of extending the lead in the very beginning of check number 3. Penalty 2 from 30 yards in favor of the black jersey team, in favor of Kings. So Bauti Fanelli with the opportunity of reaching the same amount of goals as his brother on the other side. Bauti Fanelli again from 30 yards, 2 out of 2 so far by Bauti. And here he comes again, Bautista Fanelli hitting and scoring to extend the lead in favor of Kings Polo. There again, Bauti from 30 yards. And the game is now on. Mo Ilsiwi reaching out for the ball. Also Cruz Menendez, who was coming from behind. Here comes Cruz. Nice pickup by the youngster. Taking his time, Cruz Menendez. He was raised in these fields. Coming from behind was also Martin Joaquin, but Martin was claiming that Frankie took him on the side. Let's take a look again. Here you're going to see. Let's follow Cruz. And then you're gonna see Martin Joaquin and Frankie there. This is what Martin Joaquin is claiming, the way that Frankie took him. So Mustang with the opportunity now of closing the gap. So Tete Fanelli here with the opportunity of scoring once again for Mustang. Tete from 40 yards, penalty 3, his first attempt today from that distance. Tete Fanelli from 40 yards, and the ball this time goes wide to the right hand side. 3 out of 5 on penalties today by Tete Fanelli. He scored 2 times from 30 yards, 1 time from 60. He missed this 40 and another 60. So from the back, Frankie Menendez stopped in the way by Silvestre Fanelli. Again, Frankie taking his team forward, linking with Omar Seguiri. Frankie again. Frankie Menendez linking with Mobile Seguiri. Stopped by Cruz, and Cruz taking his time. Nice turning by Cruz Menendez. Nice action against his father's marking. Tete. Challenge by Frankie. Frankie Menendez. Nice pressure by Frankie linking with Mo. Nice opportunity for Mo Ilsiwiri to extend the lead for Kings Polo. The great marking by Cruz Menendez, and now Martin Joaquin picking it up on the near side and now to the open side. Martin. Challenged by Bauti. Cruz Menendez now releasing himself from the markings. The ball stays in behind. And here comes Tete. Challenged by his brother, and now Frankie with the pickup. Francisco Menendez. Open to the right hand side. Frankie again. Challenged by Cruz. Nice effort in defense so far by Cruz in this moment of the game. Bauti Fanelli bringing the ball back forward, and now picked in the way by Martin Joaquin. Here comes Martin head to head against Frankie Menendez. Martin with the pickup. Nice approach by Martin Joaquin. Open to the right hand side. And now the under the neck approach by Martin Joaquin. The ball flying by. And it will go wide to the left hand side. Nice individual action. Nice breakaway by Martin Joaquin. But the ball ended up going wide to the left. So now there's going to be a stop to allow a free change halfway through the checker. I think that guy in the back is Segundo Condese, maybe. Frankie Menendez there, going towards their pony line to get some fresh legs, the same as the other players. So, one more checker remaining after this one. We remember everybody that tomorrow, Sunday, 7 p.m. local time in Spain, we're gonna be live with the final of the Open de España, with the Spanish Open, the low goal between Los Yatzits and Ron Hill. So stay tuned. That game will be live on Polo Line TV. There we are with Frankie entering the field again. So now Kings Polo ready to resume the game from the back, following that very nice individual action by Martin Joaquin, who got really close to score. Tete. Nice pressure now by Mustang, trying to take advantage of this opportunity Challenge there by Frankie Menendez. Here comes Tete Fanelli hitting at goal. The ball passing by. And it goes wide to the right hand side. And it's going to be Kings ready to resume from the back. Frankie. It was Bauti Fanelli, sorry. The ball stays in behind. Martin Joaquin now with the open back shot, trying to link with Francois Socala, who was standing up front. Coming from behind was Omar Seguiri. Cruz Menendez trying to pick it up, and then giving some continuity was Tete Fanelli. Now Bauti, his brother. Bauti Fanelli on the near side, changing the angle, linking with Frankie. Nice marking by Tete, trying to change the angle of the play, but again, Frankie with a great effort, picking it up again. Putting some pressure over Tete. Nice recovery by Silvestre Fanelli, but still coming from behind was Bauti, and now Francisco. Here comes Frankie. Into the last 2 minutes of play of check number 3, Frankie Menendez sending the ball forward to link with Mo, but covering the field was Martin Joaquin. Nice action by Martin. Martin Joaquin and the great assist to link with Cruz Menendez. Here comes Cruz, nice approach to take it all the way. Nice recovery by his father, Frankie, who ended up taking the danger away following a great open back shot. And now Martin turning there. The marking is taken by Omar Seguidi, but still Martin manages to remain with the ball. Nice individual action, and I think that unfortunately for Frankie was staying still there, even though he's claiming that Martin took him in the back. Let's see. Martin following the action, trying to find the best angle to hit at goal. Frankie. And now Tete placing the ball to take this penalty. With the great opportunity of closing the gap, they've been goalless so far in this Jagger, the Mustang guys. But here comes Tete with the great opportunity with this penalty too to score and close the gap. Tete Fanelli hitting, scoring, and anybody's game here in Villa Sesta, definitely. Following a new goal by Tete Fanelli. Total of 5 goals today by Silvestre, by Tete. 6-5 for Kings Polo. 30 seconds remaining until the first bell. And now back to the center to resume the play. Esteban Ferrari ready to take it into the lineup. The game is on. Frankie Menendez, nice turning by Frankie, sending Mo Ilsiwiri forward. Also Omar, and here comes Omar Ilsiwiri. Nice right off there by Mo over Martin Joaquin. The ball goes a little bit open to the left hand side, and Tete Fanelli taking the danger away. Tete Fanelli reaching out for the ball. There was a whistle, and this will end the checker. But first and beforehand, we're going to take a look at what just happened. Look, Tete, also Frankie Menendez picking the line. And the whistle. So this will end checker number 3, as we mentioned before. Kings Polo on the lead by only 1 goal, 6-5 over Mustang. In a few moments, we'll be back from Villa Sesta with checker number 4. So here we are back in Tuscany, in Italy, at Villa Sesta Polo Club, ready to enter the fourth and maybe last chakra of the final of the Kings Polo Masters, where Kings Polo is on the lead 6-5 over Mustang. Let's take a look again at what happened at the end of chakra number 3. Frankie Menendez claiming that he picked the line before, Tete crossing from one side of the line to the other. Some words there. And Kings Polo with the opportunity of scoring in the very beginning of the chakra. So here we are back in Villa Sesta. Sorry for the inconvenience. Here we are with the final of the Kings Polo Master, the mark in there by Tete Fanelli. So about the finale, to make it 8-6 in favor of Kings Polo. Bauti scoring 8-6 now for Kings. Of course, this game will be available to watch again later today on pololine.tv on demand.